pretty sure that this is the most expensive Suzuki that's ever been on YouTube. So we're down to our final week before paint. Not our final week till it's done, but our final week before it's all prepped and sprayed gold. Right behind me, we've got the Golden Nugget. What we're gonna be doing now is 320 blocking everything. Then we're gonna be wet sanding 600. Got like 4 days worth of sanding. So we're gonna show you guys that in like a couple of minutes. We know how much you guys love watching us sand. Paul and Matt approved. If you didn't see, go check out last week's video. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna 320 block all my flat spots that are the highest. And then after that, we'll tape everything and then we'll block in between. I had one little burn through, which we'll end up spot priming that, no big deal. This is the stage where we would guide coat it and then 600 it. I'm not trying to remove all the primer, I'm just trying to flatten it and get it straight. Then we use the 600 to eliminate the 320 scratches. The downfall to this metal is if you breathe on it wrong, it moves, just like this. So you gotta be super careful. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm getting all my top sections done. Then you're gonna see me use some vinyl tape. Tape it all out. Tape this, tape that. That'll give me those nice crisp lines. All right, so we've got the booth all cleared out. We've got the guys from Cerakote in here. We're gonna be hanging up the parts and doing some test panels. Hopefully I don't screw it up because Cerakote is a coating, not a paint.
All right, we should shake some coating.
We're just going through and blocking her, taping off all of our edges so we can keep our body lines, going through and blocking it out, getting it straight, getting it ready for final paint. One way or another, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning sanding, we'll get her done.
So I've gotten the steering wheel installed, gas pedal installed, brake pedal installed, and I'm now installing the e-brake handle, and then I will do shifter plate, shifter, and try to get this all assembled in here.
It's pretty shiny under here.
Pretty shiny in here too.
Okay, I got these tight.
All right, so we're trained up. Shot a couple headers, practiced them. We've got the Golden Nugget exhaust header that we are gonna spray Glacier Black with Cerakote, which we plug. I got the approval to keep going. Yeah.
Perfect.
He said it was perfect. It actually turned out pretty good. The stuff is way different than paint, but it's also extremely easy to spray. Even you could do it.
This looks top notch. This looks exactly how it's supposed to. Very well done there, Robby.
Now that this is sprayed, it's got to sit for 5 days before this can be bolted back on the Golden Nugget. We're going to be taking it, putting it in a safe spot, hiding it, letting it sit. We're going to go get the exhaust and get it all hung up so we can spray the exhaust itself. I've got watchers at the window. Just like that. Its Golden Nugget exhaust is Cerakoted with Glacier Black. They've invited us to go to Oregon so that we can get trained up on everything that Cerakote has to offer, including all the Bacon stuff, which I'm super excited for because then we can do bolts. I want to learn more about it. Anyway, if you guys want some more information, like we said before, there's going to be a link in the description to their YouTube channel that's got a lot of how-to stuff. I'm glad they came down to help us. Ed is getting a Cerakoted exhaust system.
You did good. That's awesome.
You did good.
I just watched.
You did a great job watching. All right, so all the Cerakoting's done. Man, it turned out awesome. But we got a ton of work to do on the body, so let's get back out there and get it done. Some of you may not have been aware, but when Paul was talking about this open hole,
What is this for?
I don't know, an access cover.
I know, but what does it access?
We actually have a cover for it. We figured out that it's a PTO add-on or something like that for these Suzukis. Hillbilly's gonna get it all bolted up, get it tightened down, and then that access cover is covered.
All right, we are doing the final sand on the doors and everything else for the Nugget. And we went through and sanded the top of the ribs flat, so it gives us a good sharp line right here for the edge. So we're gonna go through and tape off along that line right there so we can sand up to this and it'll give us an even line along the edge of the rib. And after we sand it here, we will tape up to this edge and then pull this tape out so we can block that, so we'll have perfect straight lines. But we're getting to the home stretch to get color on this.
You wanna know why this takes so long? Look at this. How to build a custom block. Look at that thing, super cute. Put a little handle on it. We've got a couple different custom blocks. Downsize this one, and this is to get in between all the ribs Here, we have our custom block. It doesn't fit down in here. That's why this little bad boy comes into play. Blocking and blocking and blocking for hours and hours. I've got my tape. That's to keep everything where it needs to be. My little blocks, and I'm gonna keep sanding for like the next 25 hours. 25 hours later. 25 hours later. Dinner makes fun of me, because when I sand, I counterbalance myself so that I don't move. So if I move this hand, it works. Now if I hold it still, I can still sand, but my hips start to move.
It's a lot harder.
And I can't focus. So if I just let it swing. So if you see my hand is swinging, it's just counterweight. Don't make fun of me.
Yeah.
Will we have it done by Saturday?
I say Saturday by midnight.
You're on, Dinner. You are never going to believe it. This entire side is 320'd. All the blocking and taping is done. Now I got the entire other side. Why? Why is there another side? So I got the entire driver's side blocked. The roof is blocked. The front cowl is blocked. 7/8 of the passenger side is blocked out. All I have to do is this section right here. I'm gonna do that in the morning because I am beat. Very, very tired. So it is tomorrow. So as exciting as dry sanding is, we've got all the dry sanding done. Now, we gotta start the wet sanding! Yay! We're gonna do everything over again with water. So, there you have it, folks. I'm just gonna do this for the next 48 hours.
Hello.
So what the water does is it actually cleans the paper out. So I'm sanding and sand dust builds up in the paper and the water cleans it out and lubricates it. And check it out. We got us a new camera guy helping out. You've never met him. Why don't you show the people what they want to see, Brandon?
New camera guy, here I am.
He's helping us out. He's kicking some butt. You'll see him a lot more. It's looking good. So many steps to drying. You have to pre-dry it, then you have to post-dry it, then you have to dry it again, then you gotta wash it in, then you gotta clean it. So many steps just to washing. I hope one day I can get this done. This is our pile of parts that are ready to be painted. They still need to be cleaned. The door got cleaned, but that was just because I was using water on it. Remember when Matt said this was just so easy?
This isn't as hard as Robby says it is.
Yeah, well, don't worry, Matt. I went ahead and took out your 80 grit scratches. Thank you, though. Thanks for your hard work. All right, so you'll never believe what's gonna happen next. Now that we have all the dry sanding and wet sanding done on the parts, we've got all the dry sanding done on the body, we get to wet sand the body. We got Hillbilly up top doing the roof. We got Cody over there. I'm going across the cowl and all these little vents. We'll just sit here and whittle our lives away. Whatever.
Have wrinkly fingers.
I don't even have, I've lost my fingerprint.
Fingerprints, yeah, they're gone.
My fingerprints are non-existent anymore. My phone doesn't even recognize it when I try to open it. All right, it is another day. We are back here in paradise. I got Hillbilly taping out for seam sealer. Cody's in the booth. We just changed all the exhaust filters so we can get that thing flowing efficiently. So when I paint the Golden Nugget, all that exhaust goes straight into the ground and filters and goes out the roof. Take a look around, check this place out. We got so much stuff going on. Most importantly, we're painting the Golden Nugget today. We're gonna throw some seam sealer down, let that dry, get it in the booth, get it all masked up, seal it, base it, clear it, done.
Too bad it doesn't happen as fast as you just explained it.
So what are you doing, Hillbilly?
Taping the outside of the seams, so when we put seam sealer on, it's nice, clean spread. We can just peel the tape off and not have no messes anywhere else.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is bead this out, the seam sealer, then I'm gonna come back through. I will smooth it out, and then I'm gonna peel the tape off simultaneously.
In one motion.
All right, so I'm gonna get the rest of it seam sealed. We're gonna high speed this. Me and Hillbilly have soccer games to go to, so Cody's gonna finish seam sealing. That'll be time lapsed.
And soccer's for our kids, not for us, because we couldn't handle it.
Yeah, soccer games for our 2 kids.
We're out of shape.
All All right, so I'm back from Riker's soccer game. By the way, he won. He even scored a point, so we're pretty proud of him. Everything's done on the body. We're gonna get all the parts in the booth, and then we're putting the Nugget right behind it, and we're spraying this thing. I almost forgot. We've got to put the gooseneck on the Golden Nugget and make sure it even fits. So we're gonna throw Hillbilly's bike up on the trailer and make sure it fits. Kind of get a visual of what this thing's gonna look like when the Rokon gets here. Should be here any day. Once Rokon shows up, we're tearing that thing apart and we're getting it painted. Hopefully we don't have any issues.
So what I'm doing is filing the windshield squirters to where they'll fit, because there's a little bit of buildup, epoxy primer and stuff in there, and plus these are a little bit bigger than the original, so we just gotta take out just a little bit to make them fit. And I gotta file where the windshield wipers go, because there's a little lip of paint, just so that way we know that it's gonna fit so we don't have to do it after it's painted. Round everything up, make it all even. Now we'll test fit it. Boom, just like that.
Good job.
I always do a good job.
Look who showed up just in time to mask.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's time to leave.
No, it's time to work.
Well, yeah, I'll help if you need it. I haven't laid hands on the Golden Nugget, so.
Touch it.
Touch it.
You see that? He is
nice.
part of it. This is it. It's ready to go in the booth and be painted.
I think it looks amazing. I mean, the color's a little off on the outside.
Yeah, it's a little less gold.
Has anyone ever told you that you're doing too good of a job?
Yeah, the internet. They pretty much.
I just want to touch it.
Rudy is here to pick up the banana split. You guys can head over to Rudy's channel, check out what he's doing with it. But let's go get that thing loaded. And this is our boneyard. A lot different.
Yeah. I've seen the roof though. But yeah, that motor has a good head on it. My current motor doesn't.
What happened to that?
I was driving down the road home, temperature's fine, and then it just started missing in 2 cylinders, and then I pulled off the road and it died.
Perfect.
So
now
bad.
you have a motor you can put in it.
Yeah.
Cool. So we got the telehandler. We're gonna go in, get banana split loaded on the forks and take it out, load it on Rudy's trailer. And I got a surprise for him. He doesn't know it yet, but he's been talking to me about some rat rod stuff. I've got a whole slew of rat rod parts. See if he's interested in any of it.
Oh, Jeep's going like this. It's all flexing on the pillars.
I got a little worried when I saw the sides on his trailer, but luckily I grabbed it from the top, so I'll be able to set it right down inside. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze. All this stuff pretty much I want to build, but I do have another lot with other stuff. It's all rat rod stuff though.
That's perfect. Let's go look at
Cool.
it. That's
Take a
right
look.
up my alley.
So we're gonna head over to the other lot, and we're gonna show Rudy a couple of rat rod bodies, see if I don't sell them,
No,
but
but I pay for them.
we'll see if Rudy's interested.
Oh, wow.
I just have a few things, yeah.
So I'm looking for like literally the worst condition one.
Perfect. Can't get rid of that one, can't get rid of that one, can't get rid of that, can't get rid of that. That leaves this. Obviously, it's not in a position to get it out today,
No.
but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It has character. If this is something that interests you, I'd make you a deal. All right, so I showed Rudy what I've got. Not sure if we're gonna make a deal or not. He's gonna go back and he's gonna ask his audience. Personally, I think that it'd be awesome. I think Rudy's more than capable of building this into an awesome rat rod. You guys haven't even seen my rat rod. I have the big brother to this. I have a 1931 Chevy 4-door sedan. It's a fun one.
I think it's pretty cool. I've rode in it.
I think Rudy needs to build him something so we can go on some road trips. Well, let's get back to the shop. We got a ton of stuff to do on the Golden Nugget. Enough of this playing stuff. Let's get back to work, Dinner.
We still got both front fenders to do and the radiator support to mask off. All we have left to mask is the Nugget. But I'm sure hungry. What about you, Cody?
I'm getting there.
I think I heard Robby show up, so should we go see what he got us for lunch?
Man, I think we ordered the entire Chinese restaurant. Jeez. Hope you guys are hungry. Lunch is pretty good. We got us some Chinese today. We were lucky enough for Rudy and Janelle to stay. Once we're done, they're gonna hit the road, head back down to Hurricane, and we are going to work because we have a paint job to finish.
Good luck.
So, yeah, thank you. We're gonna need it. Well, let's finish eating. Rudy and Janelle got on their way back down to Hurricane, so we're back at masking. I'm working on the body. I've got it all edged out. Dinner helped me tape it. Thank you, Dinner. Cody over there working on the fenders. Hillbilly's working on the core support. We're gonna be bringing the Rokon trailer over, making sure that gooseneck works.
So we have to test fit this gooseneck to make sure it's going to be sitting level with the Rokon when we have it hooked up. As you guys seen in the previous video, when we first test fitted it,
Nice.
trailer was sitting like this. That won't work. Back was this high off the ground. Tom refabricated the neck. We hope it sits where it needs to. So we'll go find out.
All right, so Hillbilly went and got the trailer. We got the hitch. We're gonna hurry and throw that in. Now, the real question. Will this gooseneck fit on the hitch of the Golden Nugget?
I think it might be too tall now.
What's too tall, the trailer or the Nugget?
Neither. The gooseneck.
Next part of the trailer, dude.
It's the neck part of the trailer, so it has nothing to do with the trailer.
Nothing to do with the trailer. It's literally welded to the trailer. The gooseneck part of the trailer.
Hold on. That's more of a giraffe neck.
This is now the Rokon giraffe neck trailer. The Rokon does need a new name. Maybe it can be called the giraffe. This will be the giraffe hauler. All right, I think it's too tall, but I have faith in Tom because he is a nuclear engineer.
Smarter than any of us.
Literally smarter than all 5 of us in this room combined. I'm gonna vote Tom did it correctly. It's literally perfect.
Grab your level. Let's see if it's level.
No, right now the front of the trailer's up a little bit.
Yeah, but I guarantee that Tom accounted for the weight of people in the vehicle. Hillbilly went and got a speed level, so we're gonna check this. Put it on. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get any more perfect than that. I'm gonna call this a absolute win. The giraffe neck is awesome. When the Rokon gets here and we get that thing painted and it's sitting on the back of this trailer and the Golden Nugget sparkling in the sunshine down in Hurricane and Ed is smiling in the seat, I can't even think of a better situation.
So what, do we got to put expanded metal in here, or what's going on with the rest of the trailer?
So just so you all know, Matt has a guide. There will be wood planks. So when Ed pulls up on here, he has a place to put his feet. He will not fall through. Trust us. Allow the process. There will be wood when this is finished.
It fits. I bottomed out a little bit when I first went up the ramp, but it fits.
Would you look at that? It fits. We're gonna get this off the trailer, get that Nugget in the booth, and it's time to start spraying. We're opening these doors for the very last time. This is the final time the Golden Nugget will ever go in that paint booth.
Unless Paul scratches it.
All right, it's finally in the booth for the last time. One step closer to Ed getting it back so he can go have fun in it. I can't even wait to see the excitement on his face. It's gonna make the last 10 years we've been working on this completely worth it. Hillbilly's waxing greasing it, then we gotta blow tack and static everything, and we're putting down our sealer. That's gotta sit for like an hour. It says 30 minutes, but we're gonna double the time, and then we're gonna come in, get everything based out, then we're bolting all the parts on, then we're gonna base coat the whole entire thing so the color matches. What you doing, Hillbilly?
Wax on, wax off.
You gotta wipe till it's dry. Don't forget, there's gonna be a quiz later. We're gonna be mixing up our sealer. This is an epoxy thin film sealer, so it goes direct to metal. After we mix this, we've got a 15-minute induction period where it has to sit and induct itself. I don't know what it does, but it's what it says on the TDS. So we're gonna do that, get in there, blow tack and static everything so that it's ready. We're gonna go in, get this coat of sealer shot on. Ready to watch a big splash?
There's not a big splash.
Now you see why there's cardboard under it with a big mess. 4 to 1 to half, that's our mixing ratio. So I'm going 4 parts of this, 1 part of hardener to half a part reducer. Got a little messy.
Got a little Western.
We gotta make a big humongous mess in order to make a nice paint job. It's time to blow tack and static everything, then we're gonna get it sealed. All right, it's that time. We're gonna lay down the white sealer. So, wish me luck. we've got it all sealed. We're gonna let this sit for an hour at least, maybe a little bit longer. We're gonna go grab some food, take a little rest, come back, and we're gonna make this puppy gold. All right, we're back. Time to put down the gold base coat. We've let it all sit for a while and splashed out, so time to get to work. All right, so our first coat of gold is down. Looking really good. It's a little transparent, obviously, because we have 2 more coats of base. What we're gonna do next is I'm gonna let it flash for 8 minutes. I'm gonna throw down a second coat. Then we're gonna do a power bake for 20 minutes at 120 degrees. The reason we're gonna do that is we're gonna color sand this. That means any imperfection, we're just gonna sand it out. Then we're gonna bolt the entire nugget together. Then we're gonna base it out all together so that every single panel matches perfect. Once all that's done, we're blowing it apart again and we're clear coating it. So there's a lot of work. It's 9:30 Saturday night. This video goes out at 6 o'clock in the morning. I will literally be up spraying this until the minute we put the video out. We appreciate you viewers. Thanks for sticking around. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. All right, so I've got 3 coats of base down. Took a little bit more than I thought. Luckily, I haven't ran out of that $1,000 base coat, but I'm pretty sure that this is the most expensive Suzuki that's ever been on YouTube. So we've got a lot of material on here that I'm gonna let gas out. So we're gonna kick it on that bake cycle for 20 minutes. Let this thing just purge. Then we're coming back. We're gonna bolt all the parts on, get this thing finished up. It's looking good though.
That's looking really good.
Normally, this is the spot where Demery would tell a joke to dinner, and we'd all be happy and everything would be great. But I've got something that happened. At Easter Jeep Safari, I met a guy. His name was Michael Woolsey. One of those people, super memorable. After 5 minutes, I felt like I knew the guy my whole life. Made that much of an impact on me and on my wife. Walked up, super nice, talked to us, joked around, talked to Demery, talked to me. We took some pictures. He took off. Demery had an overwhelming feeling that we needed to find him again, and we needed to record him telling us a joke. So whenever you have a gut feeling, you need to always go with it. Here's why. On May 4th, Michael Woolsey was killed in a very tragic accident. We only got to meet him one time. I wish we could have met him more. I mean, we thought about him from Easter Jeep Safari until we heard about his passing. It was a terrible situation. His family reached out to us, and for some reason, Demery had the feeling to record him. So we're gonna play that joke for you guys right now. All right, who are you?
Mike Woolsey.
Okay.
So, what do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhinoceros?
I don't know what.
A hell if I know.
Can you hear it?
Probably.
Okay. That one's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I know some other good ones, kind of, but they're not.
It's hard finding jokes.
Yeah, it's just a highlight in the
Just
book.
have to buy Laffy Taffy.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Quit eating nibs and buy Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't talk about our power pellets.
Did you bring dinner with you, or are you leaving?
Nibs are the best. Dinner will be down tomorrow. So,
Yeah, he'll be
Are
down
you
here
getting
tomorrow.
his dinner shirts made?
yes, we are.
Yes.
So, his wife reached out to us. We're so sorry for your loss. Hold your family close. Nobody knows when their time is up. And if you guys ever see us out in public, don't hesitate to come and talk to us. We enjoy meeting everybody. And just like Mike, he made a lasting impression on us. And we hope to meet all of you. All right, as you can see behind me, we've got this thing painted. It is looking awesome. This gold color is super hard to paint, but I think we're gonna nail it. We're gonna let it sit and gas out. What that means is all these solvents are evaporating out of the base coat. We ended up having to put a little bit extra, and we're gonna have to add a couple more coats. That's why we bolted everything together so we can get that color perfect. This gold is a super hard color, and we want it to be perfect. So that's all we got.
I like dog food.
Smells like old Roy, because Hillbilly's been eating some dog food today. So we got a ton of stuff done. As you can see, Golden Nugget is painted inside the booth. So, as always, we appreciate you guys. Oh wait, check out these shirts. So if you guys want to help us out and help support the build for Ed, head over to the website, robbylayton.com, buy yourself some merch. As always, we appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.